Super Idol de Charo, donate need to 10 by each for the.
Dude, I just came off the most stressful Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 playthrough, bro. The most stressful stream. That shit was horrendous, bro. Well, the problem is that I'm broke. I'm broke as shit. My Henry's smelly as fuck. Like, oh my god. All right. Anyways, it turned out good in the end. Like we get into somewhere. We get into somewhere. Oh my god. And you got avowed. Like look at all this shit, bro. We have like 500 videos to go through. It's too many fucking games. Assassin's Creed was supposed to come out like this week or next week or some shit. I don't know. But they pushed it back another month for like the gazillionth time, guys. Oh my god, I made a video each time they pushed it back. I think it's like 4 videos. Jesus Christ. The little apology videos. So we're gonna watch thoughts on Assassin's Creed as a Japanese. Yeah, because we keep seeing posts from just like there's a couple like I mean I can't tell if they're like Japanese or like just Asian or something else, right? But this is like an actual Japanese person. I've been wanting to watch this for how many goddamn a long time, bro.
Okay, so today I want to talk about Assassin's Creed Shadows. So I am not a fan of
I'm not sure if the volume is loud enough, but I'm just put on captions anyways.
the series Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, it's kind of low for my monitor.
Creed. I keep getting it confused because in Japanese it's called Assassin's Creed. It's Assassin's Creed in English, yes.
Well, I mean, people. That's what I don't like about it. Like, when I type titles for the Assassin's Creed videos, I just be fucking up the names so badly. I'm just like, oh yeah, there's an S on it. Like, no, the Japanese got it right with that shit. Fuck the little extra S.
So, anyways, I'm not a fan. I don't play these types of games. I've never finished a game from this series. I'm just looking at the trailer, the gameplay and stuff, and giving my opinion as from a viewpoint of
Oh, she's gonna cringe at the fucking gameplay. That shit's horrendous.
a Japanese person. So, I was born in Japan. It's not like I'm a huge history person. So, yeah. It's not like I'm a patriot or those type of, I don't
Yeah.
have that kind of viewpoint, but I still want to give my 2 cents because it's a huge deal. And I actually had not seen the trailer at all until I decided to do this video because I saw it, just pop up somewhere. People were complaining about it. So the impression I got from this was that
Wow. Thank you, YouTube. Very nice.
it's like something is off. Like right off the bat, something is off. It looks weird. As in, maybe it's the same feeling people from the United States get when they watch an anime and or how Japanese people depict like the Western countries or United States. They
Yeah.
tell right away like
No, yeah, that's dude, I watched the episode of Doctor Stone and like I mean spoilers maybe, but like they went to America now and there's this dude who like spoke English for it happens I know exactly what she's talking about. Yeah, I mean we've been watching this shit for since I was a kid. I mean I'm used to like I don't fucking give a shit, but like they just fuck up the English. I'm just like okay, like okay, I'll give you a couple points for that one. Yeah. I just like rank them in my head. I'm just like, okay, that was a good one. That was a good sentence. Yeah. I like that shit. No, but I understand like that. You can definitely tell like, okay. There's some of them like they're really good at it, right? Like a good amount of like, okay, yeah, that's really good. No, but I completely understand.
like I don't like how could they do this? They
Yeah.
did no research at all. Everything, the buildings, the settings, like it doesn't look like Japan, and it's not like I'm a very knowledgeable person when it comes to history, but I can still tell.
Yeah, if like normal people can tell, that's how that tells you how bad it is. That tells you how bad it is. And the funny thing is, which is weird, they're like, yeah, we got like actual Japan consultants. Okay. It don't look like it here, not from what she's saying. Shit.
Like it looks weird.
Or like Japanese
Like it's just
consultants.
off in general. I think that it looks like they just mixed up different Asian countries and said this was Japan.
Oh, that's so fucked. Holy
I know
shit.
that many people don't care because it's just a game, right? But I don't know.
Like how
I've
many countries though?
always thought that when I watch a movie, for example, Kill Bill is a good example.
I keep looking at the Doraemon plushie, bro. Oh my
they
god.
had Japanese characters, right? And they're talking in Japanese, but you can Japanese people or people who are fluent in Japanese could tell right away that they're not Japanese. They don't even look Japanese. At
Yeah.
least to me, they never looked Japanese except for some of the characters that were Japanese that spoke fluent Japanese. But like the main characters, most of the characters, they didn't even speak Japanese correctly, and they were just dressed up like a Japanese. But at least in that movie, I felt like that was the charm. Like it was like something exaggerated um, of what the Western people had in mind of a Japanese person, and they just went with it, right? So I mean, it's not like I'm offended, but
What movie was
sometimes
that? What show was? Well, I'm not gonna go back, but yeah.
when I did watch movies that were more serious, not just like an action, like something historical, and they had an actor that wasn't even Japanese talking in Japanese with a weird accent. I'm like, couldn't they just hire a Japanese actor for that?
No bullshit. No bullshit. Exactly, bro. Dude, the shit that like annoys me too in like movies that they do with it's just like Asian people in general, bro. They give them that little color streak. That's kind of wild. Like that neon color streak, pink, purple, or fucking red, or like blue, or green. It's usually purple, right? That shit's fucked. It's in like a lot of like early movies and shit. That shit's wild. I don't know why they do that though. I mean, maybe it's because they. I don't know. Maybe it's because like the anime shit. They think they're all um what's it called, punk culture or something. I don't know how to describe it, but you know what I'm saying, like techno tech. I don't know. Maybe it's because of that. I don't know who. I actually want to see like who started that shit. It reminds me of this little shit. I don't. I think the Black Panther Killmonger shit started a little black hair thing where everybody get that hair on the side. It's like little dreads. Then it's like a mohawk or some shit. Yeah, that shit's horrendous. Nobody uses that shit in real life, dude. Yeah, we need to watch like a fucking film documentary on those shits because that's like, bro, why? Just use normal hair, bro. Like, come on now.
Or at least give them Japanese lessons. It's kind of how do you call it? It's kind of insulting, and weird, I would say. But in the case of games like these, I think this is also insulting now that I think about it, because it's not like this game is a comedy either. And I'm not sure if they mentioned that it's supposed to be historically not accurate or something that has to do with history. Because they do announce it, or they do advertise it as experience an epic historical action adventure story set in feudal Japan.
Yeah, that shit was weird. I was with the advertisements like a couple of months ago. I think it was when I think the first trailers dropped. Like, bro, come on now. You're just going against all the other games, dude. I mean, in a sense, it's all like historically inspired. Like all the what they say, 13 games. Jesus Christ, I got a lot of games to go through. I mean, I'm not like, oh my god, I don't even know if I want to finish Odyssey, bro. I don't. After finishing Valhalla, I keep because Valhalla is the only one I finished. Unfortunately, my god, I don't even want to play Mirage, right? Mirage is just so mixed on like reviews and shit because they're like it's a return to form, and You know, you hear that, and then I just think of Veilguard, and they're like, yeah, that's a return to form. I was like, oh god, so it's a lot of, you know, yeah. But it's really surprising how it's their first game that's not in like Europe, right? I mean, most of the games they make in Assassin's Creed is in like fucking Europe, and I think technically Africa with Egypt, but I mean like you know how many people like make Egypt shit, so it don't really like holy shit. But yeah, it's their first time in Asia, I think, because Mirage I said in the last video was like it's like Istanbul. Is that Turkey? Some shit that don't really count. I don't know, I mean, it's the closest they've gotten in Asia, I think. Fucking geography. My American geography skills are failing me right now. And, you know, you already know how bad that is. No, okay.
I don't know if they're referring to the fact that it's just based off of Japan or based in Japan or I don't know, because it says become a shinobi assassin.
Nah, so with that, like, I mean, it's obviously in Japan, right? I mean, they just can't like, you know, just say, oh, it's not in Japan. This is whatever the fuck, because most of the games like they're not 1-to-1. Like, oh my god, how many videos? I'm about to turn into like a fucking Assassin's Creed YouTuber. By the time I'm like done making all these videos until like the launch of the game, it's not 1-to-1. It's like historically inspired, you know, because they did it in Odyssey, and I was like, why the fuck are all these philosophers here in this house? They're not even in the right time period, you know. I'm just like, okay, like I mean, I study philosophy, so I was like, okay, well, let's see what they say, you know. I was kind of a little excited, but I'm just like, these niggas still shouldn't be here, you know.
And the legendary samurai, the epic historical action adventure story set in feudal Japan, lethal shinobi assassin, and the powerful legendary samurai, blah blah blah.
That sounds like so much fucking brain rot you just said right there.
Um,
Rightfully so.
so yeah, it looks weird.
It's a
That's
dude
all
with
I
a
can
gun.
say. It does not look accurate.
White.
It does not represent anything correctly, and it makes me think that they don't, Ubisoft or whoever made this game, don't know the difference between China and Japan. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of weird. So in this case, I think that they should just have mentioned that they made a game based on fictitious Japan instead of like based in real history or based on facts, you know. So yeah, even the way the characters fight in this game, it doesn't look good, as in it doesn't look authentic. And
It looks ass.
this is not even from someone, like I said, who is a history buff. But just if you are Japanese and if you learned the basic history, and if you've watched any historical series, you could tell the difference. Because in Japan, usually there's always historical dramas or series going on all the time. That's either factual, like history drama, or just based on that era, you know. And I think most of the series are very accurate, as in they try to represent how everything was back in that era.
Yeah.
So just by watching TV, you can tell how things are supposed to look and how samurai fight, or how they, you know, act and stuff. But when you watch this trailer, you can tell right away that something is off. So I think even a kid.
It's honestly insane because even it's so bad. Like you could even like watch fucking Western Japanese shit, like just regular fucking what's it called? Just Japanese shows. I mean not like Western shows based on God, that light is so goddamn bright. Just based on Japan. And even they do it better. Like I'd rather them do that shit, you know, get their fucking information from that shit, right? No bullshit. Honestly.
Japanese kid could tell that this game is weird. like off. And I don't know. I truly think that most non-Japanese or non-Asian people, and I say non-Asian because people tend to mix up China, Korea, and Japan as the same country. I've had
Yeah.
this happen all the time. People ask me, "Are you Korean? No. Are you Chinese? No. Are you Japanese? Yeah." So things like that, or they say, "What's the difference between Japan and China?" I
Oh
do
my
believe
god.
that most people who's not from those countries can't really tell the difference, and maybe they don't mean to be rude, but if those type of people try to make a game, this is what you get.
Yeah, no. Exactly.
And I think the big issue is that Japanese people are very quiet and they don't
Yeah.
really complain, they don't really stand up for themselves as much as some of the other countries. And that's not good. Yeah. But in this case, I do see lots of people complaining about it, although I don't think it's gonna stop other Western people from buying the game and talking about it and saying that it's actually a good game. I don't know about the gameplay.
Unfortunately, not. Them niggas just don't care. Low key. I mean, whatever. I mean, in general, like nobody's really like in the West. They're not really like familiar, honestly, with like the fucking what's it called, the cultures and shit. So, I mean, they're just gonna buy it anyways.
The same.
Especially because it's a Ubisoft game. I do say, like, if it's a good game and it's fun to play, I don't give a damn. Real key, right? Like, that's how I be with, like, every game. You know, because a lot of people be, especially with Velgard, well, you already know how that turned out. That was in a game. But yeah, I mean, if it turns out to be, well, here's the thing with Assassin's Creed, right? I'm so used to, I know how it is for the newer games. That's why I didn't even bother playing Mirage, even though it's like the apparently it's the better one of the bunch besides Origins, but like Odyssey and Valhalla. Mirage is supposedly the better one, even though it's like smaller in scale, because it's like a return to form kind of whatever the fuck. I still, I feel like it's just the same shit from the other games, like the same gameplay, the same, like I just can't stand it. I can't stand it. So that, like, you know, that stigma, that experience from Valhalla has scarred me. So like whatever I'm looking at Shadows, like I'm not even gonna like, I mean, just based off of like gameplay and how fun it is, I'm not even sure I'm gonna play the game. I probably won't, right? And I was excited because it's like, oh, it's Japan, hey, you know, like hey, yeah, it's a good setting, right? Yeah, but even if Japanese people are pointing out like how bad it is, like with how much they're fucking up with like just everything, bro. I don't even, just based off of that, I don't even want to play the game, right? I mean, y'all can buy whatever you want, like sure, whatever, but like just off of this, I'm just like, I don't know, right? I mean, like it's an inspiration. It's not 1-to-1, but like combined with the Japanese people said, even like just a regular Japanese person, like, that don't seem right. I'm just like, oh god, guys, like we have no clue. That's the problem though, because a lot of Western people, like, they have no clue. They don't know. They also like don't be on the internet like that. They see Ubisoft, they see Assassin's Creed, they're gonna buy that shit up. They're gonna eat that slop, bro. You know, no matter how fucking disrespectful, you know, they fucked up, right? Or Ubisoft is to like Japanese culture, like they're gonna eat that shit, unfortunately, bro. So yeah, but just like all of these like negative connotations and shit, I don't even think I'm gonna like. I mean, reviewers, they already gave their opinions. I'm just like, I'm probably not gonna play this game anyways. But like, yeah, I need to see like a what's it called? Like, yeah, I need to see a Japanese reviewer like play this shit, you know. So we watched the trailer. We need to see like an actual reviewer, because like this shit is just like, this is crazy. Like this shit is outrageous, bro. But yeah, unfortunately Ubisoft is gonna have Ubislop. So I mean, we'll see how it turns out. This should be my new motto. But we'll see how it turns out. But I mean, it's not. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. This could have been one of the like best games, but they just fucked it up, man. It's just it's. I don't even have to play the game to know they fucked it up, bro. Don't even have to play the game. This is just embarrassing. It's disrespectful as hell, bro. Like, yeah, they got shit wrong and all the Sea of Valhalla, yada yada, but like here it's just like, damn, holy shit. My god. That's embarrassing, bro. Holy. Then there's also like actual races like, that's the black guy. He's black. That's the No, there's like there's a guys. that's not the only I guess like issue or problem, right? I mean, just it's just literally everything else, right? It's not even about Yasuke at this point. From what she said, she didn't even mention him. Yeah, this is crazy. That's insane, bro. Oh my god, just everything is just fucked, you know?
Settings, how it looks, and how the vibes that I get from it. So I can't comment on if the game runs well or plays well, just talking about what it's representing as of now. I think that they could have, how do you call it? They could have fixed the reputation of this game for the Japanese people if they would have said, this is 100% fictional game.
Yeah.
You know, nothing is accurate. It's just a fantasy game or something like that. Maybe in that case,
they kind of did, but with the advertising when it first like the first trailers dropped last year, they said, oh yeah, historically accurate, legendary fucking samurai. Like they tried to make it so cool. That shit was so cringe. But yeah, they fucked it up there because now everyone's like, oh, it's a historical game, but it's not accurate and da da. And it's weird to me because I don't know why they would go against like the other games and shit, like, because every time you boot up a game it says not historically accurate. So I don't know who the fuck was doing the advertising. I mean, yeah, they could say, I mean, I'd rather them say, and they already said this, like, you know, after the fucking trailer shit, like historically inspired or whatever the fuck you want to say, right? I don't know what words they used. It was like a long time ago, but yeah, I mean, for sure they should have just said that shit, honestly. But I feel like the story is just like, it's too based on, they made it too based on Japan, right? I mean, if they got like shit from China and stuff, like, then maybe they can be like, yeah, it's a 100% fictional game. I mean, it is 100% fictional, honestly, but I guess with the advertising, you know?
just like Kill Bill and those types of things,
I never watched Kill Bill.
I think that most people would have taken it lightly and said, oh yeah, it's a stupid samurai game made by foreigners. You know, and that would be okay, I think.
Number 57, like, type shit.
But in this case, if they want to stick to the historical action games, like that description, I don't think that it's gonna work out. So, yeah. So I do believe that...
Yeah, you know, it's already gonna be a bad game. They already got this... It's already gonna be bad in general. This makes it like 1,000 times worse.
Like Ghost of Tsushima did very well in depicting Japan. I feel like they had respect for the history and stuff, and this one is like the other way around. So, like I said, I am not a history buff or...
Oh yeah, Ghost of Yote comes out, I think, the end of this week or like next week, bro. Shit. I don't know. I do gotta see, like, I don't know if the reviews and shit are out. I haven't played Ghost of Tsushima yet, though, but obviously that's the better game than this shit. My god. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even want to, like, play the game. I just have no motivation, low-key, to play it, you know? It's just gonna be bullshit.
Really interested in the game itself. I just watched the trailer and gave you my opinion of what I thought about it when I saw it and the issues I see with it. But yeah, it's kind of disappointing to see so many people from other countries saying, yeah, who cares, you know, like, this game looks good, looks like fun. And maybe it does look fun.
True.
Or maybe it did look fun at the beginning, but now that I see the whole, like, trailer and gameplay, it looks worse every time I see more. Let me know what you guys think about this game in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bro, I need to like back up from my screen because I mean I like a big screen, but like holy shit, because it's really just because of my desk. Like I just need to get like a new desk and just push that shit back. But anyways, yeah, because the Wizard 101 just be like giant and just superly spread out. Oh, she got a Patreon? Hey. That was good. Yes, that's the first person I got a freaking Japanese perspective on this shit. My god. Oh my gosh, we didn't run in 30 minutes. Well, it might end up 30 minutes in the comments, but yeah. No, I agree with everything she said in the video. 100%. It is definitely like, oh my god. In general, I don't see it because, yeah, like she said, like I'm like a Western person, so I can't superly tell. I'm trying to look at the buildings and shit, right? And just see if there's like anything I can tell that's like, tells me like, this is not Japan. Or like the right time period, right? Because what is this, this is 1600s or something? I don't know what period though. But yeah, I genuinely, I can't tell shit because I'm just not like in the culture as much, which is weird because I studied Chinese history and Japanese history and Asian, but I didn't study fucking buildings and shit. I am trying to tell with the buildings because there is like a Apothecary Diaries. That shit is it's a Chinese based Japanese show. Is kind of weird, right? So it's based in China, but it was made by Japanese people. I'm not sure if the actual author is Chinese. I think she's Japanese, but anyways, it's a good ass show, bro. I'm in the light novels, bro. That shit go deep, bro. It's one of my top 3 animes, low key. Next to Vinland Saga. But like I can't, even with that, like I don't know, maybe I never really superly paid attention. I will say this little outside area, it kind of reminds me of Apothecary Diaries, but I'm not sure if they do that shit in Japan and shit, because like I'm trying to say with like that, because they're outside a lot in Apothecary Diaries, and it's a lot of, yeah, like I don't know. Shit, I have no clue, bro. Like I have no clue, because that's not really what I studied in my history classes when I got my degree. Oh, they thought to take my degree. And then also on like just watching Chinese and Japanese anime and shit like that. Like I didn't really superly pay attention whether it's like accurate or not. But yeah, it is kind of fucked. I do agree. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sense. Well, I can't really tell with the fucking trailers and shit. Yeah, she said the gameplay was bad too. Or not just like bad. Oh yeah, obviously it's bad, but like, you know, just like not accurate. Honestly, that's the one thing I could tell they weren't gonna get accurate. Out of everything else, like, okay, you know, yeah, but the fucking combat, they definitely weren't gonna get that right. But yeah, no, I agreed with everything she said. We literally, a lot of people just can't tell and they're gonna play the game anyways. I'm not sure. like I can't tell. Is that racist or not? No, but I in terms of like architecture and shit, like I can't tell because I did not like seriously study that shit on either cultures. I asked my Japanese friend about it. We already read that. She said Japanese people don't mind using their culture and history for a game. What matters is respect. Yeah, what's weird is that they say they use fucking Japanese people or like historians or whatever to like help them out, but it don't look like it. I mean, not from what she's saying, obviously, because I can't tell. Fuck. Found it ironic to discover there wasn't a Ubisoft Japan studio, but that's what I thought at first. And they teased it was gonna be Japan too. They're like, oh yeah, there's gonna be a Japanese based game. I'm like, okay, so there's gonna be from the Japanese studio. That's literally what I thought. But when I saw it was, yeah, like the fucking Canadians, I was like, huh? I was genuinely surprised because they teased this shit years ago. They were like, yeah, we got the fucking Japan studio. I'm just like, what the fuck happened? Why isn't it the Japanese, you know, making the game, which is weird, right? I don't think anything good comes from Canada except maybe a couple corn stuff. Oh lord. Jesus Christ. 51st state. Head ass. No, play it. No idea why they ruined the great period setting everyone was waiting for so much. It's sad because as a Japanese person, I was really looking for. No, me too. Like literally, honestly, because this is like you know, fucking. I mean, this is like fucking cringe otaku weeb shit. But like, we watching anime and they're like, oh my god, you know, I get to actually be a shit. Like, I just like the setting, you know, but. They fuck it up this badly. It's just like, damn. You already know they're making a new game right now because they make one like, well, it's supposed to come out, technically it's supposed to come out last November 2024. Now it's coming out in March. Mirage came out in 2023, I think. And their next game, which they're currently making, I'm pretty sure, right? I mean, they were teasing they're making a shit ton of games. I'm just like, guys, please, like, y'all don't need to pump out a game every goddamn year. Like, just fucking take your time, right? Like, and get it right, you know. This next game, oh my gosh, I wonder where it's gonna be, you know. This shit might be in fucking Africa. Oh god, yeah, there's all the horror. They might as well just scrap that shit. Oh my god, they're gonna fucked up that badly. I don't know what the fuck, like, I don't know what's wrong with them. Like, why are they fucking this shit up so much? South Park. Oh, okay, maybe that's why I haven't seen so much episodes from them. This game is made by the kind of people that think Kung Fu and Karate are the same thing. Yeah. Something's off. That gut feeling is usually correct. The more you look into this one, the more you realize your gut feeling was correct. As a Greek, I understand the feeling, not nearly as bad, but they did similar things with Odyssey, trying to make it seem like Cassandra could have been a Spartan warrior among other inaccuracies. Yeah, I can't even finish that game. I'm like halfway through. I don't think I'll ever go back on that. I'm sure the English can agree as well after Valhalla. They nailed Origins and have gotten lazier and more agenda-driven every game since, and Mirage is just buns as a game, but that world is probably the only accurate one since Origins. Yeah, Valhalla. What did he say first? Valhalla. Yeah, this one is just like, I mean, the other ones were, okay, yeah, they're bad, but like, this one is just like, this is on another level. This is on another level, honestly. They nailed Origins. Yeah, and my friends were like, when I was saying, yeah, I kind of want to play Assassin's Creed, like, I want to get into it, they're like, play Origins, like, that's the best one out of the new ones. I guess they were right. Holy shit. Yeah, but I just can't get back into Odyssey. I really can't, you know. I mean, it feels, I guess, like I like the environments and like the world, but it's just, no, I can't, bro. I can't. I don't think I'll ever. I think I'll just watch like a video and like somebody just finish it because I just can't. It's the best assassin in all Assassin's Creed. He killed an entire studio. Yeah, no bullshit. Incidentally, this game used a Chinese historian to. Oh no! What? Oh my god. Well, that's the problem. That's the problem. I mean, of course they should have done their own fucking research. Like, what the fuck? But like, dog. Oh no, bro. Oh my god. Okay, we'll look into that later. There's not a single Japanese person on the production team. That's embarrassing, bro. That's like, oh my god. Why? Why would you? Why? Right? I mean, of course you could have like historians that like know a bunch about the culture and shit, like be like from like any region of the world, sure, yeah, but like it's best to have like somebody who like grew up there too, you know, because even dude, she said she don't even like really know that, like, you know, she's Japanese but she's not like a historian type shit, right? But like she can even tell there's like something wrong. Like, oh my god, that's crazy. Why the fuck would they do that? Well, it's about to be a poopy game. It's funny that people always complain about cultural appropriation and realism. Absolutely botched their portrayal of Japan and blatantly don't care at all. They're not the same people. How do you know that? Nope, it's not the same people. Oh, is he talking about when like the people wear like the black hairstyles and shit? They don't care at all. Oh yeah, that is kind of, yeah, I don't, yeah, that don't make any sense actually. Hold up, wait. Oh my gosh, yeah, that don't make any sense. Absolutely botched their portrayal of Japan and blatantly don't care. Yeah, I mean, he's mixing up like black people and Japanese people. I mean, I mean, I guess we kind of understand, but yeah. The same, I was like, what the fuck? The same people who say Chris Redfield gunning down Africans is problematic will turn the other cheek about an African slaying Japanese by the hundreds. And worse than that, Ubisoft tries to give the player soft justification by making Yasuke discriminated against. So now you're not only an African, you're a slayer of racism. A slayer of racism. No, but I mean, like, well, here's the thing, right? Like, gunning down Africans is probably, well, it's, so I said in another video. I'm not sure if I clipped it or not. It's kind of accurate. It's kind of accurate. I mean, even though it's fucked, right? But I mean, it's kind of accurate. It is weird that Ubisoft seems to be putting in much effort. Doesn't seem to be putting much effort in the shadows to make it authentic or realistic after Ghost of Tsushima. You'd think they would try to match or even outdo the game that set the standard of Western-made stealth games. Oh, it's a stealth game? They don't seem to care. However good Shadows is in any other area, it will be unfavorably compared to Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, it doesn't even hold like a fucking torch to Ghost of Tsushima, and I never even played Ghost of Tsushima. Like, I know it's gonna be a bad game. Everybody knows it's gonna be a bad game. Mid at best, but like, I mean, like, my lord. It's embarrassing though, like, they don't have like an actual Japanese person just like helping them out. You would think they would do that, but they don't. But anyways, oh my god, 35 minutes, Jesus Christ. Anyway, no, W video already liked it. Yeah. Well, that's it. What do you think about the video? What do you think about the girl in the video and her thoughts on the video are? I think it's like pretty much like, yeah, I think that shit's like, I agree pretty much, you know. They don't know shit about it, yet they're making a game about it. And even yet they don't get like, you know, actual people in there. I said, like, I mean, like, they said it was like actual Japanese people to help them out, but like, it don't look like it. And then dude said, oh yeah, Chinese historian. So oh, there we go. I mean, that explains that. But what do you think? How do you think Assassin's Creed gonna turn out? I mean, either way, I'm probably not gonna play it, even though I was like even before like they name dropped the game, I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna do Japan. Hey, you know, yeah, let's get something different up in there, you know. And I do like the setting and shit, right? And then they fucked it up. So it's not like Dragon Age where they can like write it off like, oh yeah, they'll guard. That wasn't a Dragon Age game. Yeah, let's just forget about it. No, they're still hyping this game up. It's still coming out. They're sticking by it 10 toes deep, you know. So I mean, it's just gonna come out an abomination. Honestly, it's weird, right? I mean, he did say they fucked it up for Odyssey, and they said Origins was the best one, so I guess we're gonna play Origins. I should have played Origins in the first place, honestly. I really did. I mean, I really should have. I really should have. That was my mistake. Well, the thing is, my dad, like, randomly bought me Valhalla, and I, like, played, like, an hour of it when I first got it back in 2020. And I stopped, and I didn't come back to it until, like, 2022. I'm just like, I kind of want to get into Assassin's Creed, you know? I'm like, oh, yeah, I got Valhalla. Wait a minute. And I played it. I'm like, like, it was fun at first, but I was like, okay, well, this is, getting, weird. I mean, no, like, anyways, that's it. Well, let's see what happens. Shit. I agree with everything she said in this video, honestly. It's shit. This is so bad, bro. It's just so bad.
Shot at a black man and took his shoes. Customized my AR like a Black Ops 2. Just scammed a white kid out of some Gorilla Glue. I don't wanna fuck this bitch, she smell like poo-poo.